Late July, early August, we got an email from our local animal shelter here in San Diego requesting us to take a look at a special dog. We didn't know at the time what it was, but his name was Curtis. The day that I opened this email and read through this medical, Dr. Carter was in surgery, and I walked in with this 13-page document, and I said to her, "You need to stop and read this." She goes, "I'm in surgery, I can't right now." I said, "You need to read this. I think this is really important."
So this is Curtis. He's a husky mix. You can tell by his beautiful blue eyes that he's not going to show us right now. I will tell you, they gave me the paperwork to see if we would consider taking him. I read through it and that is the saddest story that I have ever seen. He has been shot. He actually had wounds in his mouth, open wounds all over his body. When they took x-rays, they found that he had been shot at close range twice. One of the bullets went through and destroyed his tooth, so they had to take that out. There's still shrapnel in his throat that you can see on an x-ray, and 2 pellets. One of the bullets went across the top of his neck, his vertebrae, and it broke it. But he can walk, and he's doing well in that respect, so he's lucky he wasn't paralyzed. He also lost a little bit of the epiglottis, which is the little flap that, closes over your windpipe, so when you eat and drink, it doesn't go down, but he does fine. He's lost a little bit of his ear right here. He's got a little notch. And then he also had an old injury to his right hip that he's doing well. He's just rebuilding the muscle, so he needs to go out and rehab that leg and kind of work it.
Just unbelievable to see an animal that went through such horrific trauma, and to see how happy he was and how full of love he was, and he wanted to give everybody kisses and hugs and jumped up on us and everything. So it was just absolutely, it's amazing.
And that's what we always worry about sometimes. When animals have suffered things at the hands of other animals or at people, we don't know how they're going to react. I met him when he came in just to see if he would be food aggressive or have any kind of issues. He was like he is now. He wanted a big belly rub, and he was just the friendliest guy. Sometimes I'll admit, there are animals that kind of touch you more than others, and he's kind of touched my heart just because he's so good.
He has looked at us and seen the worst of humankind, and now with us he's seen the best, because we can really take care of him and find a quality home and be able to adopt him. A lot of times animals like this will be just euthanized.
We have other dogs that come in from different areas that need treatment for heartworms. They need mass removals. Pregnant dogs or cats that need to have their litters. All that unfortunately costs money, because we have to, feed them and house them, get their medical needs taken care of. So that's what we're all about, is trying to help the animals, but we also need people's help to help us help the animals.
We can only do this work, and I'm only able to say yes because of the funding that we receive. Without that funding, we're not able to take cases like this. Even though it is heartbreaking for us to see these, we want to do the work. I want to do the work, and I want to bring these animals here, rehabilitate them, and find their forever homes. But we're not able to do that without the funding from our donors.